Dandy might have a killer drop here onto SPX's main.
Yeah, but it also might be a catastrophe because this is 6 dropships, sure, but this is triple turret. And there's really not a lot of surface area. Okay, he unloads all of the tanks, and it's also right within the armory, so that's going to shut down +3 probably. There's no way that SPX can actually deal with this army. And 7 dropships coming in, and remember, he's supply blocked, so it's not like he's got any units coming out. It's just this. That's a big hit from the tanks at the bottom, but there's just an overwhelming amount of tanks, I think.
But Dandy is very much set on this, on breaking SPX's main, and if this doesn't work, SPX has so many bases top right to work with, but SPX does not have the time to take it because he's constantly getting dropped.
And now Dandy's found the weak point. There's only 4 tanks, 1 BC. He just got so many tanks. This is just way too many for SPX to hold. So SPX unfortunately ends up dropping.
I think definitely that's going to be a win for Dandy after a mega 30-minute slugfest.
And this might already just be doomsday for Labuela.
Oh my god, that was so close. It's not even gonna die. Is it gonna die? It actually goes down, so Labuela, but Labuela loses 2 goons for no reason there, and these 2 tanks are gonna kill the Nexus for free.
Oh, a drop at bottom left, and there's a ton of probes here. Kick in another vulture run by into the 3rd base. Now down below 40 probes is Labuela. This is devastating damage.
So, yeah, Body's definitely in a prime position to take this game, but I mean, is there a chance for Labuela? Not if he suicides his army right now.
Well, there's a bunch of mines right next to the tank, so if he can get a drag, that would be fantastic. But as played, D-Matrix comes in. I think there's just way too many tanks, and he taps out. So Vadi's going to take game 1, really picking apart Labuela. Recall incoming, but is there enough? No, there is enough turrets, but... that is huge.
This is going to be a disaster for Labuela because... yeah, now look, his army is actually just stuck there, and it's just going to get completely cleaned up, and it barely killed anything. I mean, it did kill 20 SCVs, but, I mean, who cares? But Body, is he committing too much? I don't know if this position is really good for him to kind of funnel all his units together. This is perfect for Labuela. As a couple production rounds pop out of the gateways, he has both armies coming in from east. Massive stasis in the middle of the Terran army, and I think Labuela is going to be able to clean this up. The supplies are actually really close, though. Terran does a lot of damage to these goons. It's going to be really close. I don't know who's ahead. Dude, these tank shots are massive, though. Man, Labuela looks like he's going to try and go to the 12 o'clock instead. I wonder if there's only mines there, so if he just runs the zealots by to clean up this minefield, he's losing a lot of time. He needs to get in there before those SCVs mine too many resources and forces the command center to lift. So actually, this is a very good counterattack from Labuela, and Labuela, I think he managed to run his probes away. As I mentioned, they're in the middle of the map, kind of going back, so that's going to be really crucial. If Labuela does not throw away all his units here, which it looks like, yeah, okay. GG. He definitely knows there's an expansion here because the drops are flying straight to it, so he's going to be able to basically shut this expansion down, which is huge because now Vadi has mid right going. SPX just lost bottom left, so Vadi's ahead of base, and suddenly the tables have turned. He did see those drops, and he's on an intercept course with these wraiths, and if these 4 wraiths actually kill the drops, it's going to be such a massive advantage for SPX.
Yeah, he intercepts all 3 of the dropships, and they can't unload because they're on dead space. One of them unloads, but really nicely done by
Vadi with a big win here, gets to deny SPX's base. The thing is, that was SPX's 4th base, and nice ledge. So these ledges, man, on this map, like the first time you see this map, this is the last thing you think about, but the more games we see on this map, we can see just how important they are.
Is this Lost Temple or is this Optimizer? Because there's a reason that people stop playing Lost Temple. It's because these ledges are just absolutely crippling. That's going to be another tank going down. I think once this tank goes down, that's going to be GG. There it is. SPX taps out, and it's going to be Vadi taking game 1. So now he's in the driver's seat to actually just make it out in 2nd place. Yeah, the Goliaths are going to have to balance being in the center of the map and also dealing with the race in the main. So this is the power of the race, is that they're just so mobile, and I don't see any Goliaths coming out. That upgrade is also probably range. It looks like it's just now kicked in. So
and now he's going to be able to completely clean this tank line here, and that's going to open up a possible attack route into SPX's natural. You can see Body already in position to capitalize on this. There's so many tanks moving up to SPX's natural, and SPX is not reacting with the rest of his tanks out in the middle of the map, and Body's going to get into a killer position.
Doubling the supply of SPX. He's got more factories than SPX, despite having 4 in the early stages. It's now Body with like 10 factories, and SPX knows that it's over, and he taps out, and it's going to be Body moving on in second place from Group E.